Hello and welcome back to Traffic Talks. Happy New Year and all the things that people say when this time of year comes around, because it's been a minute. The last episode was a bit of a hot mess. I do apologize for that. I'm still proud I got it out when I did, and I'm very happy with it. Surprisingly, I learned a few things editing that one, so that was good. Anyway, this is about the new year, not the old year. So here we are, and I have no idea on how to go about this episode. So I'm just gonna ramble. I did have to look at last year's one, and I do like the idea of what I did there in order to continue the pattern, so to speak. And what I did was separated it into two parts. This episode being the reflection part of the two parts, and the next one will be my goals for the year that I want, or at least an idea of what I want to achieve this year, because I'm not feeling it right now. That is a guarantee. I am not feeling the excitement of the new year. I am not happy-go-lucky, and I think it's just because of circumstance. Not to complain, I got paid only in this year, my last year's salary, and I didn't get a bonus, and a whole lot of other explicitives I wanna add, but I'm not. Just a lot of things have been bogging me down, and we aren't even done in the first week of the year. So that is frustrating, but yeah, it's gonna be part of my reflections. So off we go. One of the things I wanted to reflect on was my job. As mentioned, my boss has been a bit iffy over the last while, and this not getting a bonus, not getting paid at a decent time, and not being informed about it to me is the worst part, because I don't mind you paying me late. I don't mind not getting a bonus, because I understand we are still in an economic crisis. We are still having a tough time financially. So even just giving me a much smaller bonus or just a small little extra is fine. But the fact that he didn't have the decency to call me and tell me, look, we're having issues, or you're going to get paid late, or is there something that we can work out where I pay you half your salary before and half after Christmas, just to help ease the strain, because Christmas can be a very expensive month. I don't appreciate the disrespect I associate with that, and that is a me issue. But on the whole, it's basic human decency towards another person, because certain things are routine, and when it's not, it's an issue, to the point that I had to call him to ask him what was going on. He couldn't even send a courtesy message to say, I paid you, here's your pay slip, there won't be a bonus this month, we'll give it next month, we're having an issue. Nothing. I had to phone after him on 2 different days over the past week just to get an answer. So no, that is the straw that broke the camel's back. I am done, and I will mention this in next week's goals episode, because I'm going to be looking for a new job. It's something I said last year, and this just put the nail in the coffin, because if I don't, I'm going to be upset with myself because I tolerated it. So that's like a me thing. But yeah, I need to find another form of income. I do like working from home, so I will try and get it in that same vein. But for the most part, I don't like it. So, and by that I mean I don't like working for him in the circumstance. But we'll see. Another reflection I wanted to mention was my lack of saying no. I went through my journal of last year and realized I wanted to say no to more things, but I didn't, which is directly contradictory to last week's episode where I said I want to say yes to more things that are happening, especially because it's my last year as a 20-something-year-old. So we'll see. But I think it's more just saying no to the things I know are going to annoy me and just irritate me, because it's a constant thing. So I need to get over that. I need to start saying no, because I have this weird functioning brain where it's almost like a premonition. So I can be asked, can you do this for me? And I can already see the result and I know it's going to annoy me. And what do? I say yes. So for me, saying yes is a problem. So I need to start saying no more often than not. But saying no to others is different to saying yes to myself. I do know I have been more focused on myself. I have my bottle filled with water next to me. I've already got half a liter down for the day. I'm on the other half of the liter. So by the end of the day, I would have at least had a liter of water, which is much better than the 0 liters of water I've been drinking over the past few months. So I'm definitely upping that. I've said yes to eating better, to exercising more regularly, to just trying to have a healthier demeanor. And by that, I mean, I bought fruits and veg. I've got an idea of how much I want to invest in myself. And I think that is a smart thing to do. So saying yes to me and the good things in my life that I want to achieve is definitely a thing. Speaking of investing, I want to buy a house by the time I'm 30. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get, but I hope I get very far. Like I said, I want to look for an additional job or a one that will replace the current one I have. The economy is tough, so we'll see what happens. But I do know I want to save for the house. That is my biggest priority right now. So everything else is just being pushed to the back burner. I am very good with my money, if I do say so myself. I managed to survive Christmas without getting my salary. So I think I'm quite good. I am Christmas crazy, so I do prepare in advance. But that's just me. So on the whole, I feel I got a good grasp on that. But I think that's it from me. I didn't want to take too long, especially because I don't know what to say. But this year, as I put it, the last 2 years have been a bit of a jumble. So I think it's more me trying to detangle not just 1 year, but 2 years that have been mashed together and figure out what I want to do going forward. But I think I have a good idea. But I will inform you in the next episode. That is all from me. I am exhausted, yes, but don't worry, I'll be fine. That is all. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.